I may be back. Now I gotta make sure it's working. Okay. I think we're back. Oh man. My internet just tanked. Huh. It's never dropped out like that before. Alright, let's give him a minute. We're still gonna be doing the Peter Pan here in a second. We're gonna spin for that. Let's give people a moment to get back into the stream. Man. So let's just tell a quick little story. I've been having some weird YouTube glitches in the last couple of days. If you count just what happened right now, Claudia Vessa sent a super chat before you froze. Okay, I did not catch that. Thank you, Tony. Let me write that down. Claudio Vias, I think is how that is. All right, I got it. I got you down, Claudio. I got you down. Let's give everyone a few minutes to pop back in. But yeah, it's been it's for the first time in the 9 years I've been uploading videos. My Magica de Dime video was scheduled to go live at 8 a.m. and it's the first time ever that everything looked fine. I uploaded it the night before and it didn't go live when it was supposed to. And when I looked in on it, the video footage was corrupted during the upload. So I had to re-upload it. It's the first time that's ever happened to me. Claudio, you broke my internet. All right, let's give him a few more minutes. Let me just do another Discord shout out so everyone knows that the stream's back. Stream is back online. All right. Oh man. We're not done yet. We still haven't even given away the best prizes yet. I mean, all the prizes are pretty cool, but booster boxes and enchanted cards, come on. Those are sweet. Did locations make Lorcana better or worse, in my opinion? They don't do what I thought they were going to do, which is what I thought was going to make them so good. I was under the impression that when you had a location in play and you moved a character there, that in order to get at that character, apart from like targeted removal, right, you would have to defeat the location and then that would make the character vulnerable to being attacked. They don't work like that. They don't work anywhere near as well as I thought they were going to. I think there's still going to be some really good location-based decks to come out, but easily by far, I think the best location is the Queen's, what is it? The Queen's Mirror Chamber or something like that. The one where you move your characters there and then you draw cards for every character there. Yeah, that one is just leagues and miles ahead of just every other location that came out. And even it isn't that powerful. It does stop your opponents from questing if they want to deal with it, or they have to run specific steel cards for the strict removal. Let's see. Snake Chips is replying to Freddy. As of right now, it's partially broken due to infinite combos now in the game. That's true. The infinite combos are there, but none of them are that good. The Relentless Beast one is by far the best infinite combo so far. Who knows if we're going to find more of them. But even that one, like if you see your opponents playing Emerald Steel, the first thing you should always be thinking is, infinite combo's probably in here. Make sure I find something that destroys the beast, just in case. And you may find that they're not running it at all, in which case, not even a problem. But yeah, if you deal with the beast the turn that they play it, right? They play it, it's your turn, and you deal with the beast, that infinite combo is really hard to get back online. The issue with it, though, is if you can't deal with the beast, they win next turn, probably. All right, we got 30 people back in here. The Queen's Castle Mirror Chamber, that's it. For some reason, I was thinking the Queen's Castle, and I'm thinking of Maleficent's Castle. I'm going to try to make a Stitch Rockstar Pride Lands deck. That is an awesome deck. I saw somebody put out, I haven't seen the list, but I saw the thumbnail and the title. Somebody put out a Rockstar Stitch, and it was all 1-drops. So with the Pride Lands and just a single character on it, the entire deck is free. It's all 1-drops though. But the idea with that deck is, hey, this turn I'm going to get 100 characters in play, and next turn I'm just going to quest. It doesn't matter if they only quest for 1, there's 100 of them. Tony with the super chat. Tony, let me write your name down. Make sure we get you in this roulette. Tony 2 Mill with the super chat. Love the content. Hope to see it continue to grow. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. Super cool of you guys. Yeah, the Stitch puppy deck is really fun. All right, we're back up to 35 members. Let's jump back into the Peter Pan Captain Hook figurine. And this time, we won't lose our internet. All right, so let's click here. I'm going to be slow clicking. I don't want to screw this up. We're going to click here. Of course, it doesn't... Oh, reselect it. Reselect it. There we go. Of course, it had to be difficult for me. I'm glad we're going slow. We're figuring it out. All right, here we go. Pushing the button. Thankfully, none of this changed. For the Peter Pan figurine. Looks like it's going to go to... Oh, Tony was so close. Queen Mother. Congratulations, Queen Mother. Let me write your name down real quick. Queen Mother. Is that a Game of Thrones reference? Surely it must be. All right, let's get your name removed so everyone else has a chance to win some of the stuff. We're going to push the button and go back to my beautiful face. All right. Let's put the Peter Pan back. And next up, we're going to be grabbing, the Carl and Ellie figurine. Carl and Ellie. So I saw this last minute before the last raffle, and I thought to myself, man, I just blew the entire budget. I wish I could pick this guy up. So this was definitely my chase item for this raffle. And like I said, they changed their stuff every week. So I wasn't sure if these were still going to be there. But sure enough, I got lucky. This was the very last one. I think you mean Earl? I don't know what I was thinking. You know what happened, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. Let me just reenact it for myself real quick. Right, so I have my gameplay on this side of my monitor. It's a big monitor, but I got my gameplay on this side, and then I got my OBS on this side, which is why when I look this way, you know I'm looking at OBS to see if things are working. And based on where it was sitting, which was right here, that Carl, the C looked like an E. And so I just looked up and I'm like, yeah, Earl and Ellie. And when I was listening to it back in the edit, I was like, did I really just say Earl? That is okay. Oh man. So let's do this slow. Let's click back over. And we're gonna go back to it one more time. Probably a few more times. Custom sleeves. If you super chat $5 or more, you have a chance to win these sleeves. I'm going to give away 2 sets of these sleeves. One today, one for next month. That's it. Super chat $5 or more. Get your raffle in for today's raffle. Can't stress that enough. You have to super chat like right now. All right, let's go back to the Patreon raffle. This is for the Earl and Ellie figurine. All right, going super slow. Let's make sure this is all working. And spin. Here we go. For the Earl and Ellie. Never gonna live that down now. Evan, whose last name I will not even try. Congratulations, Evan. Evan D. But I'll write your whole last name down just so we have it in case there's any other Evans that happen to win. But I don't think there's any other Evans in this particular raffle. All right. And we'll go back to my gorgeous face. And let's close that. Make sure the stream's still running. Mr. Havoc with $50. Holy crap, Mr. Havoc. You're going to make me pass out. Mr. Havoc is going to make next month's raffle just so much better. Thank you very much. Let's read your message. Your videos have helped teach me how to play Lorcana. Thank you. So I wanted to say thanks for the great content. Don't bother entering me into the raffle. The only thing I want is a game mat, and I think I found one on Amazon. Mr. Havoc, I'm going to put your name in there. If you don't want to win it, I want to see if you would. Is that okay? Can I put your name in it just to see if you would? And if you really don't want to win it, we'll spin again. How about that? You know, we've had a couple of generous people who won some prizes. Steve from last time, who won 3 unique prizes, was generous enough to give up 2 of his prizes so 2 more people could win. That's how Tony was able to win one of his prizes, was thanks to Steve. Like, the generosity you guys have is just absolutely insane. I am blown away by it. Oh, there's Queen Mother. I don't know if you saw it, Queen Mother, but you won something. You won the Stitch mug. I don't think I showed it off, but you won the Stitch mug. I didn't show it off. Let's show it off real quick. I was just spinning. Yeah, I didn't even talk about it. We're just getting so ahead of ourselves. Queen Mother, this is the one you won. You won the Stitch mug. How cool is that? Super cute. It's got a handle in there, but it's super hard to see, and I'm sure you guys can't see it, but there is a handle in there. You don't have to hold them by the ears. All right, let's tuck you away. All right, and then Earl and Ellie, you guys are done. Let's put you back on the shelf. Oh, let's see who's next. Let's read some of this some of this chat. I just keep wanting to say super chat. It just sounds so great. Yeah, Brian won the Peter Pan because we spun that, and that's when the stream died. So let's get this all straight. I wrote it all down. So we were going to do the Peter Pan, and I spun the wheel. Then the stream died. So that was actually Brian Lozana. And then the Stitch mug was for Queen Mother. Carl and Ellie is for Evan D. I just want to make sure that this is straight. The stream dying on us really threw a wrench in things. But just so we're clear, it's all written down. I'm keeping track of it. So let's go through all the winners one more time so everyone's on the same page. The Ariel Shell Planter, Chris Carter. Winnie the Pooh Planter, Tyler Z. I can't say your last name. Mickey Mouse and the Pluto plushie was Escape to Hogwarts. Stitch plushie was Irish Pan 13. The Peter Pan and Hook figurine was Brian Lozana. The Stitch mug was Queen Mother. And then the Carl and Ellie figurine was Evan D. So we have all of the winners. So far, we have a handful of items left. What's the rest of the items? We're going to do the Disney-themed glass set next, followed by the Stitch playmat, which is that guy right there. Then we're going to jump into the booster box and the Beast Relentless. And for those last 2, we're going to put everyone's names back into the raffle here. So they have so everyone has a chance to win the big grand prizes. So, let's read through all the stuff. Mr. Havoc says it's okay to include his name. Fantastic. Yes, I'll show you the Stitch playmat before we do that one's raffle. Yeah, it was the Stitch mug. The stream crashing. So we were spinning the wheel, the stream crashed. And Brian Lozana was actually the winner of the Peter Pan and Hook figurine. Fortunately, the stream crashed, but that is the name that popped up. Oh, let's see. Snake chips. I never win anything. You know, at the shop I work at, we do giveaways, and it's always the people that say they never win anything that win all the stuff. Every time. All right. Let's just move these heavy, fantastic booster boxes. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. This guy was the hardest one to like give a description for and show off because he's just so big. All right, let's make sure that you guys are going to be able to see this properly, which means I need to see it properly. This guy. So this is the Disney themed glass set. So these are just, you know, glass is for drinks. But you got your Minnie Mouse, your Mickey Mouse, your Winnie the Pooh, and Stitch on here. I don't know why Stitch is a great character, but I swear Stitch is like on everything. Just absolutely everything. All right, let's put that down. Let's swap that back. I'm going to show you the playmat. Don't worry. You guys are going to see the playmat. That'll be next right after this guy. Real quick, $5 super chats or more will get you entered to win. Let's make sure I click on the right stuff. I do not want this to screw up again. $5 or more super chat, you'll get a chance to enter to win one of a set of these sleeves, these custom sleeves. Again, I'm going to do one for today's live stream, and then next month it'll be a part of the normal Patreon raffle. So 2 sets of these types of sleeves are going to exist in the world, and no more. They're going to be extremely exclusive. I will try to have more sleeves for you guys in the future, but for now, it's just going to be 2 sets of this sleeve running around. And if you noticed my awesome shirt, let's not push buttons over there. Let's click away. Let's push the button. If you guys notice the awesome shirt, there should be a link in the description. You guys can get your hands on them. These cool shirts. Ooh. There's a whole bunch of sizes, including a hoodie, and there's also kid sizes, and they come in a huge variety of colors. Forever uninkable. Oh, I had a game today. I don't know if it made it into the video for tomorrow, but I had a game today that's what it was. You're like, oh yeah, I'm running 11 uninkables. Why is my hand full of uninkables again? Yeah, that happened again. I'm just cursed. Okay, before I click on stuff, just do it. Do it right, Winter. All right, let's close that down, catch up on chat, and then we'll spin this wheel. You just noticed the cat in the back? Which cat? My sleeping... Let's click right. Let's not push any buttons. You talking about that cat right there? I've been talking to him all morning. His name is Death. I know, I'm so distracted. I'm sorry. Oh, my sweet boy. His name is Death. Like, has anybody ever seen the anime Soul Eater? I named him after Death the Kid. He is Death the Kitty. He's my sweet boy. I've been talking to him all morning. Telling him, Death, you have to sit right here. Everyone wants to see you. And I'm surprised he's in the chair because he's fought me all morning about it. All right, let's swap back to this. Let's spin this wheel for the themed glasses here. All right, ready? Here we go. This is for the glassware set. 4 glasses. And it looks like the winner is going to be... Oh, it's right on the edge. Casey Baker Tattoos. Casey was a winner from last month as well. Casey won the Tinkerbell. Congratulations, Casey. Casey Baker Tattoos. We're definitely writing that down. You've heard of the anime but never watched it? It's pretty good. It's a cute one. All right, let's get the name out of there. So I wasn't going to say anything for a while, but since Casey's name did come up, Casey is actually going to be hosting the first ever... It's not technically a Comic-Con, but it's kind of a Comic-Con in North Dakota in September. And so we're in talks where I might be going to Comic-Con. Well, his Comic-Con. First ever in North Dakota. When I have more information, more details for you guys, I'll be sure to let you guys all know. But if you ever want a chance to meet me and you want to go to a cool Comic-Con, that might be worth it. All right, so let's see. We got Casey down for this guy. So the next one we're going to do is the Stitch playmat. I know how excited you guys are to see that. So let's do it. Let's put this guy away. All right, drop those off. Put the boxes back because they look cool on display. And then let's grab that Stitch playmat. Of course, I put it in the most awful place. Under my lightsabers. I won't be able to put you back on the shelf so easily. Oh no. And release. And go back. All right. Here we are. I know everyone's super excited for this guy. The other playmat is some Magic the Gathering one. I don't remember. All right, let me bring it up so I can make sure you guys are seeing what you're supposed to see. This is it. This is the well, this is kind of it. This is not it. This is it, but this is not it. Let's be super clear. This is the Champion Into the Inklands Rockstar Stitch playmat. It is a real playmat. It's got the grip mat on the back and everything. This is the true blue guy, but he's also not the true blue guy. I got a lot of comments about that pretty quick. This guy is an Etsy design. So Ravensburger or whoever put out too high of a quality image on this guy. And so all the Etsy people got their hands on it pretty quickly. So I bought one for you guys. It's not technically the real one. Let's be clear. But I got one for you guys and I got one for my wife because she's a huge fan of Stitch. So we got this guy. Let's tuck him over here because I'm not going to be able to get him back up there. I also don't have like a local scene. I can't go and play Lorcana with real people because it doesn't exist around here, which means there's also not going to be a shop that hosts a tournament for me to win one or the cool card. So that's a little sad. Really into Soul Eater in middle school? Yeah, that's kind of when I fell in love with it too. It's like middle school, high school. Didn't get a chance to get one of the new playmats. Yeah, I have never seen any of the official Lorcana playmats in person. Even the shop that like actually has cards and sells some of the swag, even they don't have them. Where am I? I'm in Washington State, if that helps. I won't narrow it down any further than that, but I'm in Washington State. And it can be a whole lot of, like, there's the Seattle area, which is like obviously packed city, lots of people. And then as soon as you're over the mountains, which is where I am, I'm on the eastern side. It's like nothing. It's like nothing out here. You think that Enchanted's going to beat Elsa in price? That'd be pretty cool. If it's more exclusive than the Elsa, it could very well. But let us give away the Stitch playmat. All right, here we go. Spinning the wheel. This is for the Stitch playmat. And it looks like the winner for the Stitch playmat's going to be... Ooh, super close, super close. Pankeki, I hope I said that right. All right, perfect. Oh man, okay, Stitch playmat. Let's write your name down. So, an interesting fun fact with Pan, their patronage, they signed up for a certain date and it covers through to today, but they have actually canceled. So just something to keep in mind. Like, you can win stuff even technically right after you've withdrawn support, which is super cool. And I'm glad I do it that way because I think everyone should have an awesome chance to win stuff if they're going to be supporting the Patreon in any way, shape, or form. Alexa, you lived in Washington State in the early thousands? Really? That's super cool. I wonder if we live near each other. Unless you live near Seattle, then we did not live near each other. All right, let's see. I got the name written down. Let's be sure to remove it. Let's click away from that. Let's go back to this gorgeous face. Bring back up the chat. And again, just a quick reminder, super chat, $5 or more, get you in for the raffle for the sleeves. And then there's a link in the description for all the shirts. I'm going to keep putting it out there because people are funneling in, people are funneling out. Just want to make sure everyone is aware. Now it looks like we're up to the Patreon booster box and the Beast Relentless. So this is the moment where I got to plug all the names back in. So give me a moment. Feel free to chat in the chat. We'll be sure to catch up with it. But now I got to put all the names back in. Chris Carter, Tyler Z, but I'm going to write out your name. Hopefully I don't misspell anything. Escape to Hogwarts. Oh, that's not how you spell Irish. Irish Pan 13. Brian Lozana. X Queen Mother X. Evan D. Pankeki. And of course, Casey Baker Tattoos. All right, that is all the names back on here. Fantastic. Oh, it lived in Tacoma. I am familiar with Tacoma. I've been all over the state. I've done a lot of traveling. So, you know, there's that. Oh, closest game store that does tournaments to you is 41 minutes. Yeah, I think if I wanted to go to an actual tournament, I think the nearest town that does one is about a 2.5, 3-hour drive. And unfortunately, it's north, all up into the snowness. And I don't like driving in the snow, so it's a little obnoxious. I will shuffle the names here. Let's do that. First, let's grab the booster box and the Beast Relentless Enchanted. Oh, let's see. Let's do... This one feels lucky. Let's do this booster box. All right, so we're going to be doing the booster box first. And I will not be taking names off. So if you win the booster box, you'll still have a chance to win the Beast. Yeah, driving the snow sucks. It's just the worst. So we're going to do the booster box first. And then we're going to follow it up with the Enchanted Beast Relentless, which is pretty fantastic because it has an infinite combo associated with it now, which is cool. I bought this while I was down in Vegas at a card shop because we don't have those here. All right, we're going to spin both the names back to back. So let's swap on over. Let's shuffle the names a few times. Let's bring back up the chat so I can see what you guys are saying. All right, here we go for the booster box for Patreon. Don't take off because there's another booster box to give away for the general raffle, which basically everyone's in. So let's spin this wheel for the booster box, for the Into the Inklands booster box. It's going to go to Tony! Oh my goodness! Look at you coming in clutch. That is the redemption story of a lifetime right there. Congratulations, Tony. My goodness. We're going to keep your name in there so you have a chance for the Beast Relentless. That is the booster box for the Patreon members. We still have another booster box to come for the general raffle. Tony, coming in clutch. My goodness. All right. Tony, don't you dare win the Beast now. Ready? Here we go. It's time for the Beast. Spinning again. The Beast Relentless. And it's going to be... Oh, it's so close. I love when it goes on the edge like that. Evan D, congratulations. Evan is our first and only double winner of today so far. Let's write that name down. Oh boy. I wish I could pronounce it, but I cannot. My goodness, Evan on the Beast Relentless. Tony for the booster box. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's just close out of that because we don't need that no more. Let's click back over here. Let's go back to my beautiful face. So that is the Beast and the booster box for February's raffle done and gone. But we're not done yet. I have 2 more wheels to spin. Let's get these guys put away. I'm going to lay you down so I know which one you are. You go with the Beast. So you guys are separated. Oh, let's do for the general. Let's do this guy for the general. And then we'll talk about this guy a little bit. All right, so for the general raffle, it's going to be booster box. Everyone who's a subscriber and is a Discord member with the Lorcana tag is in the raffle for this. That's very important. I can't stress enough that you need the Lorcana tag, because a part of my way of like filtering through 1,000 names is I filter out the ones that specifically have the tag, and then they get cross-referenced for the subscription. And it takes a lot of work. Took me the better part of yesterday to do it. So I'm going to need to start planning a little bit more for that. Maybe there's a program out there that'll help me figure it out. But before we spin for the general, I'm not sure how I feel about this guy. Let me click over so I can make sure you guys aren't getting the glare. This is the Pride Lands Enchanted that we pulled in my booster box opening for the Inklands. Absolutely gorgeous card, but he's a bit cheaper than what I like to do for my Enchanteds. Like Beast, it's like 160 or 180 or some nonsense like that, especially after he boosted up in price. And then the Tinkerbell was worth a whole bunch. Tinkerbell is insane. So I definitely want to have this guy as a part of March's raffle, Patreon raffle, but I'm thinking I might buy a second location Enchanted. That way there's two of them, and together they kind of equal your traditional character card. Unless I can get super lucky and I can get my hands on a regular character Enchanted. So we'll see about that one. Let's swap this over while I'm on this screen. Let's close that down. Snake Chip's got the Bell's House. I think the Bell's House looks really cool, but I think if I had to pick one, yeah, there's not very many options. I would love to see the Queen's Castle, but I don't think that's Enchanted, and it should have been, because that is easily the best one of the bunch. Let's see. Lion King's one of your favorite movies. I grew up on Lion King. Hercules is my favorite, though. All right, let's swap over. And so for this guy, just like with all of them, we got 1,171 entries for the general. Now you'll notice there's not that many names here. What is happening, you'll notice when a name like this red name goes under here, it does not come back out the other side. It's this little white chunk here is actually replacing names. So all of the names are in here, but they're just not all displayed. And a lot of that's for RAM reasons, because when I tried to do a test on this with all the names, it kept freezing the program. So we're going to do it this way so it doesn't crash. Now, as always, I will sift through this. It's in alphabetical order based on your Discord name. So we're just going to scroll through this. What's going to be the best way? Let's do it this way. I'm just going to do a few clicks as we go through. This is so you guys can come back in the future, put it on slow motion, and double check, make sure your name is in there. If you do not see your name in here and you believe it should have been, double check, make sure your Discord has the Lorcana tag. If you're unsure, reach out to one of me or the moderators on the Discord, and we'll get you squared away with the Lorcana tag if you can't figure out how to do it. But we're just going to scroll through here. That is very important. Like I said, I cross-reference the Discord with the subscribers, and it takes a lot of work. And sometimes there's some guessing involved, if I'm being completely honest, right? Sometimes, you're going to have your Discord name and it might not be the same as your subscription name. So I look for when you subscribed and when you joined Discord for correlations, which can be incredibly tedious. Like I said, this took the better part of my entire day yesterday to get through this list and do some verifications. If anybody knows a better way of cross-checking between the two, I need to know, because it was absolutely obnoxious. The first raffle I did, I manually typed everyone's name as well. It was like 200 names or something like that. My God. I'm glad I found a way to speed up that process where I don't have to type every single name, because it was wild. All right, we're into the S's now. Slowly just scrolling through. I want everyone to have the opportunity to see that their name made it in here. And if they don't see it, again, you'll know it's not in here and you'll have a chance to get it fixed for next month's drawing. Next month will also be another booster box for the general. All right, perfect. And I may have scrolled past some of these bits a little fast, so if you don't see your name, again, reach out to me. We'll double check it. I save these wheels, so I can always go back and see them. But that is all the names. We're going to shuffle them up. Shuffle, 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 and click. Here we go for the general raffle booster box that anybody can get into absolutely for free. The winner is going to be Andy on Fire. Congratulations, Andy. Let me write your name down real quick. One word, Andy on Fire. Okay. Fantastic. But we're not done. There's one more wheel to spin. All right. One more wheel to spin. And I have to make it. I have to make the wheel real quick because it contains names from the super chats. If you didn't have it done already, there's a little bit of a delay. Get your $5 super chat in right now. Literally right now. That should be just enough time for me to get it in for the last second entry. Let's swap back over to my beautiful face while I start making up the wheel and typing it all out. All right, let's do this. New tab, bring up the wheel. And then I need to make a new wheel. All right, I got all my names so far. Congratulations again to all the winners. If you guys would like, I can go over the names of all the winners and all the prizes one more time, just so everyone is clear on that. So we can do that in just a moment. Let me write all these down. We got Adrian C. I'm going to put a C. And it looks like Jason Dyer, I think is how you say that. Josie Boba. Diverse Zebra. Claudio Vias, I think is how you say that. Tony 2 Mill. And Mr. Havoc for the lols, just to see if he would have won. And then we'll get confirmation to see if he wants to spin it again, if he really genuinely doesn't want the sleeves. You look forward to seeing Lorcana Fanboy one day? All right. Let us swap over. I'm not seeing any more super chats, so I'm going to take that as my cue that we are good to go. So let's swap back over. Very small. These are for the sleeves. Just again so you can see them. These are for the sleeves going right here. Let me click over so I can see everything. This guy. All right, you guys ready for it? Here we go. We're going to spin the wheel for the sleeves. Let me just take some notes down right here for the sleeves so I know who wins. All right, we're spinning. Good luck, everyone who super chatted today. I really do appreciate it. It's going to help out the next month's raffle as well. Look at that. Of course, Mr. Havoc won it. Of course, Mr. Havoc won it. All right. Mr. Havoc, are you still in the chat? Do you want these sleeves? Because I know your super chat said that you didn't want the sleeves. But I'm gonna... he may not even be here. So we will... we'll wait a few moments. If he's not here, if I don't get a response, we'll go off of his super chat. It's a lot of money for a super chat to have that specific instruction. So if we don't get a response in the next minute or so, I will spin again. Oh, there's Mr. Havoc. Send them on to the next person. Here we go. Let's remove Mr. Havoc. See, I told you were going to win. My goodness. All right, here we go. Here we go. For the sleeves. It's going to go to Josie Boba. Congratulations. Let me just put a star next to your name so we know you've won it. Josie Boba. I think that means you've won. Yeah. That's your first prize today, isn't it? Congratulations! My goodness. That's a lot of giveaways to do. My goal, again, is to get us up to... I want to get the grand prize to be a Disneyland trip. I want to take somebody to Disneyland. I just think that would be the coolest grand prize in the world. I can't I can't possibly do it without the support of you guys on Patreon. I do have some goals along the way, tiers I want to meet on the Patreon tier 3. As we reach those goals, I'm going to boost up the quality, the quantity of the prizes. So the more that grows, the bigger and grander it's going to get. How about your wife to Disneyland? Nah, she doesn't like Disneyland. That's not her in the chat right now. But that's going to do it, guys. I'll be reaching out to all of you. I'm going to reach out to all the Patreon members on Patreon, and I'm going to reach out to everyone else on Discord. I'm going to get your shipping information, and once I have that shipping information, I'll have all the stuff packaged and sent out to you guys. It takes about a week because I like to try to ship it all at the same time, and I got to wait for people to respond for it. But yeah, that's going to do it. Pride Lands is coming up in the future. More into the Inkland booster boxes to come, and we are going to I'm going to take the wife to our local shop and try to find some more cool stuff to give away for next month. So keep an eye out for that. Again, link in the description down below if you guys want to get your hands on some cool Winters Lorcana merch t-shirts. And then again, there's hoodies, there's kid sizes. They come in a slew of colors. That is in the description down below, but that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for all of the support and all of the love. Genuinely could not do it without all of you guys. You guys are what makes the channel grow. You're what makes it work. You're what makes these raffles possible. And without you, it's just literally physically not possible. So thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. And then I gotta push the buttons to end the stream. Don't mind me. This isn't in the stream. I don't know why you're still here. The stream's over. It ended. It ended. Where's my cat? He's gone. See it? He didn't want to hang out in the chair because the stream's over. And I don't know why you're here anymore.